Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today, checking out some more Fidens beer that I got from Beer Dome. So thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beers. We're checking out 2 for 1 again because these need to be drunk quite fresh. And these two are paired together because they both have Southern Hemisphere hops. So let's see which one I like the most. First off, we got a can of Fidens The Beacon. And secondly, we got a can of Fidens Kaleidoscope. So they got these on Beer Dome, but I'm not sure this was the same selection on all shops because I've seen some cans people have been drinking that I follow on Instagram and whatnot, which I didn't see on Beer Dome. So I think the selection has been, different maybe. It's been like whatever cases they would have available has been shipped to Europe, which is cool. I mean, then there's a huge variety of beer to try. So both of these are a little more than a month old. This was canned on the 1st of February, the Beacon, which makes it, 5-6 weeks? And this one was canned on the 30th of January. So they're very close in age. Although this is oldest, I think we will start with this one first because this one actually smelled like had the most aroma when I popped it. So let's start with this one, the Beacon. So this is a hazy IPA, double IPA on 8% from Fidens with Citra, Galaxy, and Vic's Secret hops. Sounds like a nice combo. Let's check it out. The head retention on this one is really good for a hazy. You know, this never happens on hazies, which is impressive. Like that one fades quicker, but that also looks more saturated. I mean, it's got a little bit more of a bright yellow-green hue, whereas this is more orange. But they look very nice. They look like big old juice bombs. Very bright orange hue on this one, and a white head. Let's check out the aroma. Yeah, smells really nice. Big time sweet citrus and overripe melon on this one. It also has a bit of a eucalyptus or menthol thing, kind of like Eugene's accent. That's probably just Galaxy giving that off. And then like some bright singy dankness, loads of bubblegum and peach, that kind of like peach melba thing. Smells really good. Let's give the Beacon a taste. Cheers, and thanks to Beer Dome for the beers. Yeah, that's a banger. I wish European haze was on this level. Quite fluffy mouthfeel, a little bit of a green bite to it, eucalyptus, lots of like a mentholy cantaloupe melon type flavor to it, lots of sweet citrus, lots of orange, tangerine notes, loads of that kind of peach, stone fruit vibe, and bubblegum. That's really good. It's crazy how tasty this is for also being well, it's not that old, but it's actually fairly fresh. The fact that this age over here is pretty exceptional. There's like a nice peppery spiciness to it as well, which I think is really nice. It kind of disrupts all that like intense juicy flavor. So it's not this doesn't feel like all juice, which is nice. Because when it's all juice, I get a bit fed up with these kind of beers. Yeah, a little bit of a bright tropical fruit, pineapple or something, a little bit of lime, but it's a bit mellow. I think the biggest player is like sweet citrus fruit in this one, paired with like the Galaxy nuances of the melon and also a little bit of a tropical thing. But actually, lots of menthol-y vibes, but I think it's nice. I like it. So, off to a good start. Let's try and move on to Kaleidoscope. So this one sounds really nice. This is Nelson, oh yeah, 8.1% Citra, and Nelson New Zealand Cascade. So Nelson Citra New Zealand Cascade, it's 8.1%. There we go. This one looks like a bit more hop saturated, or at least just the color is slightly different. It probably looks the same on camera, doesn't it? Yeah, I think this looks a bit more orange. But yeah, it's more bright, less of a head on this one. Let's check out the aroma. Oh yeah, that's really diesely. Really grapey, really dusty, like that funky Nelson. Oh, I love it so much. Nelson is like my favorite hop, and it's It's funny because when I've talked to people at doing tap takeovers and stuff, and I tell them like, yeah, it's like my favorite hop. People are like, okay, because a lot of people think it's a bit weird. I just love it, and especially in conjunction with other hops. But I think it also can stand on its own. But yeah, this is really diesely. It's got more dankness. Oh, it smells really good. There's a little bit of a, yeah, super weird diesely bubblegum tropical fruit thing. Totally lemon lime. This is much more singy and bright compared to this. This smells more of my kind of hazy. Because although this is really tasty, it's more, it has some classic juice bomb flavors. It's not all classic juice, but this has more brightness and sing. It's got some of that menthol, definitely tropical white grape and gooseberry. Oh, Nelson is just such a phenomenal hop. And then lemon and lime. Oh man, I love it. Nelson Boners. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Thanks to Beardo for this one as well. Yes! There we go. Woo! Wow, that is dope haze. That is dope haze. This is really, really great. This is a total Nelson banger. I'm so glad I waited with that one compared to this. Yeah, this is nice, but not when you compare it to this. Wow, what a difference. So huge Nelson profile, loads of gooseberry, loads of this tropical, dusty, drying white grape, pineapple, passion fruit, all these really bright things. This also has some sweeter mango and papaya, but this is like really bright zesty vibes too, like lime zest and lemon zest. And then that diesely dankness. It really smells like pineapple juice or something like that, and passion fruit juice. Oh, this is a banger. Really soft and pillowy. I think the mouthfeel is very much the same. This might be a little less rich. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit more fluffy. I think this feels a little more rich, but or less rich. But it also has more CO2, so that might be part of it. Wow, this is really damn good haze. This is how I want haze. Very hop forward, dry, pithy, citric. Like it finishes dry on the mouth, but it has a very fluffy mouthfeel. But it's not like, it doesn't have like that really sweet profile either. Like this one has a lot of sweetness. It's just like, this is just really more bright and tropical and really damn dope. Like I think so far of all the beers released, this and Eugene's X are the best. And I might even like this a little bit more than Eugene's X Kaleidoscope. But that's just because I'm a sucker for Nelson. Oh, this is really good. Maybe, and I think the reason why I'm more into this stuff is because it reminds me of West Coast beers and West Coast IPAs, because they are bright and zingy and snappy and dank and whatnot. Whereas I'm more sick of the really, really juicy ones. But in terms of a grade, this is still fire haze. This is really good. Really, really good. Like a small 94 or something like that. It also has some brightness, especially as it's warmed in the glass. It's getting a little bit more of a zesty citrus thing, like lemon or lime as well. But it has just more classic juice bomb flavors. This is, and then you got me at Nelson. You got me at Nelson. But yeah, I think I like this one the most for sure. For sure, this is world class. I think to a lot of people, this will also seem world class. And I think if I just were to rate as a hazy beer, yes, this is a world class hazy IPA. But in terms of a personal preference, I'm not as into this kind of hazy IPA as I'm into this kind of hazy IPA these days. 96, I think. Just a grade higher. I gave a 95 to Eugene's X, but I like this one more. This is fire. Well, Eugene's X was also really good. Maybe they're both 96s. I mean, they are world-class hazy beers, that's for sure. And yeah, just amazing. I think this one, for some reason, it's still the Farmer that stands out to me as the best Fidens beer I've had. But this is close. Could even be a 97. I mean, I'm freaking loving this. It's let's say it like this. It's rare I have a hazy double IPA these days where I want to solo them the can, and I want to do that with this. So I think maybe a 97 is merited on this one. 96, 97, 96, 7. I don't know. We'll see when I finish the can. But really damn dope. If you guys had a chance to try Kaleidoscope, let me know what you thought, because I love it. And also if you had the Beacon, I mean, both are really nice beers. If you love Haze, it's a must to check out these Fidens beers. And unfortunately, Beer Dome do not have any more left. They were sold out like this. But I know from sources that more will be coming again at some point. So you can just be on the lookout and check out Beer Dome. Link for the shop is down below, and you can be on the lookout and see, get ready for when they come. The best thing to do if you want to make sure to get the releases on Beer Dome when they're fresh is to subscribe to their Untapped page, because often the beers are added on Untapped before they send out the newsletter. But you can also subscribe to their newsletter if you want to see what they got. So yeah, if you guys had either of these, let me know what you thought of them. Thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beers. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I'm going to say cheers in my all-time favorite hoppy, no, it's not my all-time favorite hoppy beer, but my all-time favorite hop in a hoppy beer. Say cheers and see you guys in another beer review.